Good morning. It is day 3 of the American Geophysical Union annual fall meeting here in San Francisco of 2023. Wednesday is always a fun day. It's sort of midway through the week. People are sort of just riding out the adrenaline of 2 days of amazing presentations and meeting friends and doing all that. Really excited to see what's happening today. Members of the Critical Zone Collaborative Network's Big Data Cluster and Dust Squared clusters, of course, have many presentations today. Big data representatives have convened a couple of frontiers in water quality and frontiers in eco-hydrology sessions. It's the second one of the frontiers of eco-hydrology, the poster session today. The oral session was yesterday. Frontiers in water quality has 2 sessions today, full of really fascinating work. That's really important because, of course, water quality influences how businesses operate, families live, animals survive, just the health of our planet. So really important work being presented and brought together. The conveners are collaborators and members of the cluster, which means they've decided which papers will get included and what attendees will see to hear about some of these frontier explorations. Members of the Dust Squared cluster have collaborated on a fascinating projects being presented about today, more about water. In this case, it's water quantity, how much is coming off of snowpacks, and with more snow melting sooner, it really affects how water moves through all watersheds and through communities. And there's a project being presented about with lots and lots of collaborators, including members of the Dust Squared cluster today. The critical zone is what the Critical Zone Collaborative Network studies. But what is the critical zone? We talked to Raymond Lee, who is at the University of Wisconsin in Superior, and is a collaborator with members of both the Dust Squared cluster and the Big Data cluster about what the critical zone is. And a fascinating way of looking at the critical zone.
The critical zone is a conceptual place. It's not a political place. There's no city. There's no map of the critical zone. So I think a lot of people have their own ideas of what it is, and that's kind of interesting, that we can do science about a place that is conceptual.
Love hearing it described that way. Really exciting to think about the power of the mind and the imagination of scientists and how we can study this world that we live in and the area of the world that supports terrestrial life on Earth. Have a great day 3 of American Geophysical Union annual fall meeting, AGU23 out there. I'll see you on the floors.